Man, fuck Harambe. I'm sick of hearing about him. This is one for
Bobo the Space Monkey.
What's good, YouTube? It's your boy, Hell the Migrant, and today we're not gonna talk about no id Software games. Nope, not today. Fuck it, something different. Instead, we're gonna talk about one of my favorite games of all time, with one of the greatest heroes of all time. That's right, I'm talking about Postal and Postal Dude. Now, I'm sure some of y'all are gonna be like, what the fuck, hero? He's a fucking evil person. He's killing everybody. Well, fuck that, because I think he's the good guy of the game. That's right, I think he is the good guy, and I'm gonna tell you why. But before I get into that, I just want to ask you to please like this video, comment on this video, get in on the conversation, and please subscribe to my channel if you have not already. I got plenty of videos up for you to watch, and I'll have more coming out whenever the hell they get done. Now, with that being said, let's get to today's topic at hand. Now, first off, I'm just going to scratch the main fucking argument that everyone makes. Well, he kills people. He goes out and kills random innocent people and shit. It's like, no, the truth is the player does that, alright? That's your decision. You don't have to kill all the good people, all the bystanders, if you will. Alright, you don't have to kill them. So unless you choose to kill people, they're not gonna die unless they get caught up in some crossfire. Now, first, let's take a look at the storyline. You got this random dude, right, who discovers that a mind-altering substance has been released on the town of Paradise, infecting the populace with insanity and bloodlust. What set him over the edge, though, was him being evicted from his home. At least that's what a lot of people think. He thinks he's the only sane person, or one of the last few remaining sane people in the town, and he sets out on a mission to end the madness in his town. Right? He wants to end all this bullshit going on, and he believes that this mind-altering substance and all this bullshit originates from the local Air Force base. Now, most people on here think that, that's just him going fucking mad. He's fucking crazy. He thinks that everyone, they're, like a conspiracy theorist who's gone insane. Well, I beg to differ. First off, I want to talk about, the mind-altering substance, just real quickly, how it's being injected into the town, if you will. Well, it's coming from an Air Force base, so I'm sure it's chemtrails. Most likely chemtrails, just like they're doing in real life. So go kill your local Air Force people today. End the madness. But anyways, with that being said, let's look at the first level. So you're getting evicted from your home. At least that's what everyone assumes. You show me one type of eviction where you got heavily armed officers with shotguns, machine guns, pistols, and rocket launchers. Motherfucking rocket launchers coming to evict you. Even if you say no, in real life, you might have an officer come, serve you papers, ask you to leave, blah, blah, blah. But they send an army after this, man. Literally, a fucking army. And depending on how you play the game, you don't even have to fire the first shot. They do. So off the back, it's already giving the town a bad name in the sense of what he's been saying. Already, I believe him. I think that the town's gone fucking mad. Hell, even in the first level alone, you got fucking actual soldiers, not just cops, but actual soldiers with rocket launchers and dynamite sticks. All coming for you. Now, I don't know about y'all, but if someone comes to my house like that, I'm gonna fight back too. They're already gonna kill you. Might as well go out fighting back. Now, aside from the very obvious shit right there, other clues throughout the game that, in my opinion at least, point to Postal Dude being the hero, points to the Postal Dude being correct about the populace being insane and fed mind-altering substances. First, look at the fact that all the officers are patrolling heavily, not just, where Postal Dude's at, heavily in every level of the game. And not just, standard officers. We got motherfuckers with rocket launchers all over the fucking town. Everywhere. You got the army controlling almost everything in every level of the game. This town is under a dictatorship, very clearly, very obviously. Alright, and then look at the fact that they have automated turrets all throughout the town. All throughout Paradise, the government has set up automated turrets. Okay, people, automated turrets that shoot rockets, that fucking unload rapid fire, that fucking shoot actual fire. This shit has been set up by the government all over town. No one seems to give a fuck other than Postal Dude, who is currently uninfected by the mind-altering substance. And then I want you to look at this. At certain sections throughout the game, throughout the town, you can find dumpsters full of flesh and blood and bodies and shit. But the funny thing is, that was not put there by Postal Dude. That shit was already there. At no point in the game does he dump the bodies in the goddamn dumpsters. No point in the game does he fill a bunch of dumpsters randomly throughout the whole town, with fucking blood and guts and flesh and gore. He doesn't do that. Who does that? I'm assuming either the townspeople, who are okay with the government running shit the way they are in that town, or the government did it. The cops, the soldiers, Air Force people, all of them motherfuckers did that shit. And then I want you to look at the cave. This cave, this mining expedition, whatever you want to call it, is not out in the open. Normally caves are not. But do you notice the front going on here? Before you enter the cave, there's this big junkyard and shit, right? You go there, property's owned, being used as a junkyard, but you go behind the property of the junkyard, there's the entrance to the cave, heavily guarded. Right now, all the guards mainly are either in the junkyard or inside the cave. You know, it doesn't look that conspicuous at the actual entrance itself. But once you, so that makes you wonder what's so special about this cave? Why is the town, why is the Air Force, why is whatever the fuck trying to hide it? Well, you go in the cave and look at this. Throughout the cave, you can see the remains of what looks like dinosaurs, but we don't know what they are really. They could be the bones of aliens, of demons, or whatever the fuck, or some organic species that once lived that we never discovered before. Maybe a toxin was created with those bones. Some type of toxin that is now the mind-altering substance. If this was a normal, just standard, hey, you know, we're mining out some dinosaur bones, that's information open to the public, normally, in real life, right? But no, this is very, very hidden, alright? Top secret type shit. Postal Dude goes through that, you know? And there's these people guarding the demon bones, the monster bones, the dinosaur bones, the alien bones, whatever the fuck they are. That's fishy as shit right there, and personally I think that the mind-altering substance that was used was created through those bones. Just my opinion. Another thing that leads me to believe there's something else amiss here is the earthquake. This ain't no normal earthquake. This is the shit that fucking cracks the earth open. Alright, so we got these people, this government, this fucking run town that seems very secluded from the rest of the world, very guarded, very fucking under control via violence, via cockstrong, fuck your rights, you're not Americans to us, you are slaves type soldiers, type police, automated turrets all over the fucking place, right? Well, what leads me to believe those bones might be demonic and shit because of all that shit happening, boom, the earth cracks open. You know what I'm saying? Clearly, they found something and they were trying to release it. Some type of, what I assume is some type of demonic presence, okay? And lastly, what leads me to believe he's the good guy is, and that he was not affected by the mind-altering substance, is the ending of the game. He finally fights his way past all the bullshit, gets to the Air Force base where he believes that the mind-altering substance is being released onto the town, is coming from the Air Force base, shuts him down, right? But throughout the game, the Postal Dude did not have one single hallucination. Everything was really happening. But after you shut down that Air Force base, where the mind-altering substance is mainly located at, he goes to the elementary school and starts seeing these strange kids. He has a mental breakdown. He sees these strange kids that are clearly not right. There's something off about them. And when he tries to kill them, they're unaffected by everything. By fire, by bullets, nothing destroys these strange kids. They just laugh and laugh and laugh and laugh. And then we see him break down. Why does he break down? He should be celebrating. He just saved the town of paradise. I think he breaks down because he realizes what just happened to him. By going to the Air Force base, he came into so much contact with that mind-altering substance. And you gotta think, if it is chemtrails that are used to spread the mind-altering substance, there's gonna be a lot of that mind-altering substance in the air around that Air Force base. Shortly after that, he starts seeing all these kids, breaks down shit. He breaks down because he realizes that holy shit, he just came into contact with that substance. He was once sane, the only sane man in the town, or one of the few, and now he is fucking insane. He realizes what happened to him. He is gonna be for the rest of his life fucking crazy because he came into contact with that mind-altering substance. No town is run the way this town is unless it's being controlled by some type of dictatorship. He wanted to fight back. And another thing too about people thinking that he's been playing in this, he was a super fucking psycho guy. Let's take it back to the very first level and look at what your weapon is. Keyword weapon. You don't have weapons. Postal Dude is rocking one gun and one gun only. He acquires other guns throughout the game, obviously, but they're not, he only had one. He wasn't some psycho in a basement fucking stockpiling weapons like, yeah, I'm gonna take it to the town, blah, blah, fucking blah. No, shit hit the fan, and he rolled with the punches, and by that point it was too late, so he said, fucking, I'm gonna take it to the Air Force base, I'm gonna shut the whole thing down. So, what are your thoughts and theories? Do you think that he might be the good guy after all? Do you think that the story he told about the whole town being affected by a mind-altering substance could be correct? I think it is. Let me know what you think. Like, comment, subscribe. I'm Hell's Immigrant. Peace.
You probably think I'm not a nice person.